Stephen the Rocket. Stephen is one of the oldest steam engines ever built, and most certainly is the oldest working engine on the island of Sodor. He works and lives at Ulfstead Castle with the Earl and Millie, taking visitors around the grounds of the castle, and is hailed as the Earl's star attraction. He is chirpy, cheeky, and very witty, as well as a hard worker, brimming to the top with determination and grit. And that's what I like in an engine. When he was first built, people weren't used to steam engines, and Stephen and his friends were looked upon as the fastest thing on land. They called him the Rocket because they thought he was so fast. He worked at the mines and at the docks before being retired and replaced by newer, more powerful engines later on. Stephen was left out of service for a long time and became run down until many years later the Earl of Sodor bought him and brought him to Sodor to be restored to his former glory of yellow with black lining. The other engines were fascinated with Stephen. They had never seen an engine as old as him. Even Edward was impressed and curious. But like them, Stephen was desperate to work, and when Thomas told him that the Earl had a job for Stephen, he was adamant to find out what it was, so he set out on a journey across Sodor to find it. All Stephen found was trouble when he visited the docks, the Blue Mountain Quarry, and eventually Ulfstead Mines, where he ended up trapped after a runaway goods train forced him into an old mine shaft. Seriously, what's with these engines getting trapped in mines? Ahem. But Stephen's accident brought good fortune when he found King Godric's lost crown, and soon after, he was eventually saved by Thomas. After that, Stephen settled down to work at Ulfstead Castle, taking visitors around the grounds. The engines continue to admire and respect Stephen, and he always does his best to be a good friend to everyone, lending Percy his lucky horseshoe and receiving a helpful push from the others on the way back with the afternoon tea express. Good old Stephen.